It's baseball weather. We got the Houston Astros and the Miami Marlins. Shortstop today for the Houston Astros, and we are underway with ball one.
With Avi being Mike.
Tap foul at the plate. 1 ball and 1 strike. We know that Pena, a post Altuve in the World Baseball Classic. Pena lifts is Brian Miller to make the catch, and that's the
playing, man. I feel great. I feel happy. Life's good. Life's good.
Bouncer over. Ball 1 strike count. Here the pitch from Cabrera to shortstop, and Joey Wendell makes the play in one that goes on in the spring, as there would be in the regular season, as Abreu makes a slick play over there at first base, and the laser focus may really begin.
Yep. Everything starts in the
Avi.
Yeah, that's for sure. Good clubhouse guy, you know. See that for people who've been playing a lot in the big league, so you know, I'm grateful that he's with us. They know who I am, so they know.
Now 1 to third. Segura throws across.
Yeah.
The base hit for Jorge Soler. He rounds first. A double. All right. So now.
Hold on. It's a long season, so you just gotta and do your best every single day.
It flies to right center field. Christian Javier, the breezy day here, but make the catch in
1 miles an hour. It is not straight. That ball is
always. I don't know what happened. I'm
great ones as you are will always hit yourself.
Always, man. You know, man. Not player from the Dominican Republic, you know, that I would take it with me. I want to say yes to my country.
Brian,
hard now because he knows. Sorry, was in.
It's a breezy day. Don't worry about it.
So I mean, he got out. Man, we are in the same agency. You know, so I mean, the first thing that the Marlins told me. So yesterday when was that? When he pitched on the mat?
Well, everybody looks like you.
So I mean, he's good, man. His stuff is so good, man.
Gene Segura takes a ball. Of course, he was with you with the Dominican Republic for a couple of weeks too. But you've been
try to teach how to be in this game for a long time, you know. So
league pitchers, but even some of the minor leaguers. You guys are just one big unit down there. Is that?
And us too, you know, because I mean, because that showed like first was my family. So on the game,
you were announced as the Cy Young winner, and the guy who's basically saying that you're the man.
A gift that I work hard for that, my Cy Young. Thank you God for that. And I got.
Was it working with him?
I always like Jacob. So I mean, I love he thinking, you know. So because we're 2 years now, so he know me. I'm catching my game, so I think we have vision. So if those guys can hit, we're gonna score a lot of runs. So I think I got like 70 total. I don't know, but I think my favorite was.
And now we've got the conductor of the entire pitching staff, one of the best in the biz.
I like that.
You're the main event now.
I guess so. I think I got the strength stuff, so we're starting to get into that part of it. For him, more time walking around, taking time in between pitches, to where you find yourself
practice 3-4 weeks into spring training.
This is one of those guys. Trevor Rogers is another one. So this guy is definitely. It's some off my plate, and you know that's how we roll moving forward. You can get a lot out of your players by.
Okay.
If this extends, I got to go, fellas.
Oh, really? For one another. Well, is that what we call in the business a good
seconds to go?
So just a refresher. Now, we don't have any guests here in this half inning. We've been 2023. Yes, there's the overall pitch clock, 15-second. The element to it is the hitter has to be the penalty strike on second base with a double
on the mound.
He has to stay put.
He said when he took over
at the helm for the Astros World Series championship. Absolutely. Except when they're hitting grand slam. Then it's not so fun. That was the case.
Dusty's not going to have his full complement of teams as his slugger hasn't taken in that bat yet this spring training. So those guys might not be ready when the regular season. Of course, there where the Marlins are trying to
everything else. 2 World Series as this one is rolled to the right side. Javier noted the pitch clock. Runner goes, throw to second, bounces.
I was talking to Garrett Cooper a couple of days ago, and he talked about how
Edward Cabrera, as we talked with Mel Stottlemyre Jr., look 3. That leads to a first pitch.
And he said pretty much he learned that approach from his dad. You know, he told me he's going to play some meaningful games in September.
Back for Miller. He's going to have to play it off the wall. Be extra bases for deep. Going after the first ball to center. Mesa Jr. there. Trying to read some lips. Sometimes that gets you in trouble, so I'll stop. But as Chagua deals to Pena, in on the hands, roll to shortstop for Wendell. Makes
degrees when the game started. I know the players are appreciating it.
Yeah. And this is Sim in New York in the Marlins' first road trip. In on the hands of Segura.
Tall task. And a lot of times, Paul, when you are a new coach and you come to a new team, guys.
And part of it as well, along with Luis Arise, of course, what they're hoping for from those guys is base hits. Get on base.
His energy.
Yeah.
Arise. He walks around the clubhouse like.
Wendell down on strikes for the heading south to Miami for the opener against the Mets is Garrett Cooper. Jeremy Pena makes the 2 balls, 2 strikes. Runner goes. Throw down to second. Bounces into center. 3-2. Is taken low for ball 4. So the Marlins with a 2.
In general, trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark all the time.
Yes, the infielders have to start on the dirt. Bounced to Pena. Strong throw to first. He's off here in the 6th.
Well, Sanchez is having a tremendous 2 strikes. And because of that, he's had a tremendous spring. He's stolen 3 bases, which little baseball. Did not miss fastballs, hit nearly 400. So we'll see how it all shakes out. But big league hitters will start to sit on that pitch if you throw it too often. And
16 out of high school in Alabama. Last year with of the season in mid-June. This one lifted down the left field. Said, yeah, that really was. It showed me that I could pitch at this level as he gets the strike.
But I remember that game specifically because you and I did that game together. Only going to give you a tremendous amount of confidence as you move forward during the season.
Well, Marlins will see everybody. Cool thing that baseball is doing. Cool to face other teams that they wouldn't normally see on a yearly basis.
Visions.
J.J. Matajevic take one upstairs.
And that good release point again. There it is.
Back-to-back strikeouts for double-digit strikeouts for Braxton Garrett, who delivers a strike to David Hensley. And this a name, David Hensley, or excuse me, Jose Altuve, broke his thumb, so he's out 8.
And of course, if you're Houston, you can always go outside the organization and see if there's good fastball, swing back variety.
Teams have declared themselves out of it. Everybody's in it on opening day, so when it's all said and done, for a good chunk of the year. From Braxton Garrett is down and in. Rest and then adjust around him. Could be something that the Marlins.
All the guys they have are back-end guys, and you're going to have